What's up, y'all? We're back again. Ron Pittman, Jessica Lettieri, Coastal Concierge Group. It's the podcast.
It is.
That's what I'm going to go with right now because I don't know what else to call it. So
I don't think we're ever going to have a name.
I don't think we need one. I think it is what it is. You know who we are, Coastal Concierge Group Podcast.
Yeah.
It's what we do. It's not what we do. It's one of the things we do.
Yeah.
So, actually,
I feel so high today.
It's a little different for those of y'all who have been watching. Actually, today's episode is brought to you by Smoothie Stop, where they specialize in fresh fruit smoothies and cold pressed juice using only the natural sugars in the fruit and vegetables themselves.
Wow.
We're actually
That's
on
exciting.
location.
I know.
Yeah, right? 2020, new year, switching it up a little bit, adding some new things. Let's see. We are live. Well, not live, but we're actually in Smoothie Stop today. We're at their second location. We're located at 4740 Baxter Road in Virginia Beach. First location, 2836 Virginia Beach Boulevard. Also in the beach. They growing, man.
They are.
Y'all out here growing, man. Look at that. I love it. I love it. The first location was actually Market Square Shops. Hobby Lobby's located. One Life Fitness. Man, this has kind of come full circle. I mean, when you think about it, remember we did our first business highlight video at that original original location.
But I love seeing a local business grow like this. And
I love
it. This
This space is
awesome.
dope.
I'm
I love it. I love the exposed ceilings, how high it is. I mean, the road frontage here, this is good. They growing, man. I love to see growth. I love when to see all of us growing and getting bigger. Speaking of that video, y'all can actually go to our YouTube page and find that old video. Look, man, don't judge me. We're learning. We're learning. We actually, that was one of our things at the beginning of 2019 was that we really said we were going to utilize video, and that was the first one. So I don't know, what was that like for you? Because I know initially you were not a fan.
I'm still not a fan of being behind the camera.
No, but I mean, how do you feel about it now? I mean, so are you a little bit more comfortable with it?
Yes,
just a little bit.
Definitely more comfortable. That first one was not good.
I'm not gonna say it wasn't good.
You know, we are working. I like to think of myself as a work in progress.
It was definitely uncomfortable. I think it's a little bit easier now getting in front of camera and doing videos. I'll tell you this.
But this is the way the world is going.
That's where everything's going.
You have to embrace it, especially in our line of work, I think.
Absolutely. No, I think that's where it's all going now. I'm seeing more videos being done by people across all kinds of industries. I mean, let's just be real. Like you said, that's how people are getting their entertainment now, you know?
Right.
With these individual channels and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. It's all video. I actually love it.
I know you love it. I'm trying to embrace it. I am. I think I just was born 10 years too soon for.
Nah, you got it.
This,
I think everyone else loves it. I mean, you've gotten job offers to do a whole bunch of
Let's not talk
different
about the
stuff.
job offers.
I'm just saying. I mean, what was it, a driving school or something?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's move on.
So speaking of the videos though, like if you could name one video you saw in 2019 that was probably your favorite, or maybe not your favorite, but stuck out the most to you, what would that be?
Like a real estate video?
Video, whatever. I don't know.
Oh, goodness.
What stuck out in your mind?
I'm thinking of real estate ones right now because
we do look at a lot of those.
Yes, and these lifestyle videos are for some of the higher end listings is what a lot of brokers are starting to do, agents are starting to do, and I enjoy some of the ones that come out of California and New York because they're a little more edgy.
Yeah.
They push the envelope a little more, but I think there's a fine line by being, sexy and then pushing it into what are we watching right now?
Yeah.
Are we selling real estate here? What are we doing?
Hey.
But there was that one, I like the one, now it was totally out of the box, was the ballet dancer. So she dances through the house.
That was dope.
Into every room, and she was a really good
That
dancer.
was dope. I like that, and I like the way they.
I kind of dug that one.
Yeah,
so,
because it showcased the space.
Yes.
You know, I mean, obviously, if she's twirling and whirling, and you know, in the kitchen.
I mean, I'm not sure what dancing and real estate, but it made me watch it.
Hey,
I watched
the whole thing from beginning to end.
Some of the ones with the, you know, there's always the token girl in the pool coming out.
Yeah. Yo, did you
but
see
you're selling a lifestyle, and people with that kind of money, they want that lifestyle.
Speaking
so,
of
you know
lifestyle.
what? Sex sells.
Yeah. Speaking of lifestyles, actually, there was one that highlighted actually, I don't want to say an alternative lifestyle, but yeah, it was let's just say it was 50 Shades of Grey on YouTube.
I remember that one.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Now they didn't show any action scenes or nothing like that.
No. It's just.
But they showed us the toys. Is that what you call it? The playground?
Gosh, no,
the playground.
I missed
Let's go with
that
playground.
one.
Okay,
I did not see that.
Let's call it the playground. There was.
Oh,
Whoa.
that was the listing in Philadelphia.
Is that what that's called?
About. Yes,
it was really called the bedroom of pain. The red room.
I hope my mom is not watching this right now.
Yeah. No, I just call it the
that was
playground.
actually. I felt like they tastefully marketed that property.
They did it right. They got a lot of action, a lot of views.
It got people talking.
I think
so.
They did
Whether
get it
people
sold.
were mad or not,
Yeah.
you know, it got a lot of views. And
I say playground. There was a lot of swings
listen, I
in
don't
there,
judge.
so.
You do you.
Hey,
That's what I say.
Whatever floats your boat. So, look, that was 2019. We saw a lot of new stuff. Like I said, we're on
Why?
location.
What did you like? What else did you like with?
There's so many of them. I follow people from all over the country.
Yeah.
There's a guy in North Carolina who does some really cool stuff. Actually, there's an agent in our area. I call him Realtor Richard. I forgot what his last name is, but he does a lot of pretty cool things too.
Yeah.
He's the taco man. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he does good stuff. Look, and I'm all about, you know, bigging up everybody doing what they're doing.
Oh,
because
yeah. I love to see, you know, where people can take this.
Yeah.
And the originality in it.
Yeah, but no, the guys in California, Florida, they're doing some really cool. There's a group out of Oregon. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but if you Google Oregon Realtor or something like that, they got some pretty cool stuff they're doing too. So it always gets my juices flowing, you know. Yeah. So I like to see people doing big things, and then, you know, it just makes me want to go even bigger, go a little bit harder. So 2020, I mean,
it's crazy.
It's weird to me to think that we are in the third decade of the 2000s.
I know.
Is that? Am I correct? Am I saying that the right way?
I remember celebrating.
I'm saying that the right way, right, Elba?
Tomorrow?
We're in the third decade of the of 20,000s, 20,000s of the 2000s. I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
Yo, think about this. When I was in school, we used to talk about the Roaring 20s of the 1900s. We're in the 20s.
We are in the 20s.
We're in the Roaring 20s right now. Like, just think about that. Think about how many advancements happened in the 20s of the 1900s, and now here we are in 2020.
Right.
It's really like being on the Jetsons, yo.
We're in the future.
We are in the future. There's self-driving cars.
I can't do that. My car will do that, and I can't do it. I have
your car does that?
Yes, and I will not let it do
No
it.
way.
When I took it for a test drive the first time.
I never knew.
Yes, he was like, let go of the steering wheel. I said, I cannot do that.
When we're done today, we're going on a test drive.
I'm not coming in the car.
Was it
I have
Honda
control
Accord?
issues.
Your Honda Accord drives itself.
It's on the highway. You can set it to, yes.
I didn't realize. I thought Teslas were the only ones that did that.
No, all the cars are doing that
What?
now. Yes.
Yo, you just blew my mind.
We're in the future.
You just blew my mind.
You want a helicopter? Elba wants a helicopter.
I want a helicopter,
all right,
too.
so we just need a pilot, right?
We were talking about what's his name? I don't know. They own a lot of commercial stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But our old office was originally there. And we used to watch him.
So we just need a
Helicopter from his house to work. Like it's
2020.
2020.
Big,
doing
right?
big things. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. You know, stay growing just like everybody else. Smoothie Stop's growing. I think this is their second location. Right. Actually, I remember when they were it was in Pembroke Mall, they had a kiosk. And now they got 2 actual brick and mortar stores.
I know, and you have to support local businesses.
Always, especially when your people's own it, man.
And their smoothies are good.
I'm
about that low sugar lifestyle, and the fact that you can get
You're so healthy.
I try to be. I really
You're so
try
healthy.
to be.
But look, they converted me. They even got food now. They got the salads.
I know. Yeah, I'm excited about that.
So look, it's like I said, it's 2020. Looking to do big things. Everybody's doing big things. Made it through the holidays. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right.
The holidays.
I know it was a lot, man. December is always a lot for me. How do you feel about 2020 going into it? Like,
I'm excited. It's a new decade. We talk about work goals and where we want to be, but I think it's a time to reflect too. Like, what else are you gonna do in 2020?
Absolutely. No, I'm excited, man. Like, I know I talk about work a lot because that's kind of consumes me a lot, but
does it?
Just as an all around, does it? You know, like, are you ever going home? Yes, I will eventually.
Right.
But you know what though? That actually is one thing that I said this year. I said I am going to be balance a little bit
Work-life
more,
balance, yeah. That's why I like to say goals instead of resolutions. Because resolution sounds like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Like, what are
and that's
goals?
the thing for me, you know, and I tell y'all this all the time. For me, it's not really a work-life balance. It's all just life, you know. I am one of my goals this year though is to focus on other aspects of my life other than just work.
I encourage you to do that.
I know you do.
I really
You do. You don't just encourage. You kind of yell at me at times, but it's okay. We'll get through it. So I am excited. Like I said, I'm just excited to be here. I mean, look, we're breaking out of our comfort zone again. We were in the office shooting a podcast.
Yes.
We're on location. We're mobile.
Right.
This is pretty cool.
I know.
This is pretty cool.
It's going to be a good year.
2020,
yes.
You know, so Smoothie Stop. We're over here. They just opened this location. I want to say it's only been open for a few weeks. But speaking of that, since we're here, I mean, let's get at it. Let's get into it. It's 2020. Let's go, man.
Do
so
it.
today, actually, our first guest is the owner, operator, visionary, Smoothie Stop. If y'all haven't noticed by now, most of the people who come on the podcast are people that I know, that I've grown up with. Like I said, I want to see everybody win, man.
Right.
You know, we're going to support everybody. We're going to highlight everybody. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's get right into it. So everybody, let's welcome Chris Taylor to the show. Chris, suited and booted. Look at my man, Chris. Sharp as a tack. Go ahead. Chris, welcome, my man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. This is the Smoothie King, man. He is opening it up. He's getting it going. Make sure we get right in the mic so everybody can hear it.
Perfect.
Let's get right into it, man. Chris, just opened the second location here on Baxter Road. Just tell us a little bit more about the vision of the company, the business. Like, what are you guys doing? Where are you guys looking to go?
Excellent. Well, we're excited to be here. Thanks, Ron, Concierge Group, for having us today.
Oh, yeah.
Coming to Smoothie Stop number 2. You all been rocking with us since day one. Since
Absolutely.
we were in the kiosk at Pembroke Mall.
Yes.
And then moved to Market Square. We really just, as a group, my wife and I, we have a partner, Chris Dilks. We were trying to find something we could do that was healthy, that was positive for the community. And when we went to start looking for franchises, we couldn't really find one that provided smoothies, juices, shakes without adding sugar.
Gotcha.
And so we went to the drawing board, began working together, and threw a lot of food at one another, a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, and came up with Smoothie Stop. And here we are a year and about 6 months in, and have 2 locations open. So the vision is really just to provide an alternative to some of the sugar-laden, more corporate chains, and provide something local to the community.
Gotcha. So let me ask you this. Like, what was the inspiration behind starting Smoothie Stop? I know I've been rocking with you. I've seen your journey, you know, from corporate America. Obviously, we can tell Chris has played basketball, was a trainer. I've seen you do so many things, and how did you guys end up getting to Smoothie Stop?
Well, it was, go back to 2012. I was helping take care of my great grandmother in Kings Grant.
Yep.
Shout
out to the grunt, y'all.
Grunt life. She was 103 years old.
Wow.
And she came to me one day and said she just didn't want to eat anymore. And we were like, well, you have to eat. And so we started making smoothies, and her skin cleared up. She had a lot of energy. She was walking into 104 years old because
that's crazy.
So, yeah, it was just exciting because she could get the nutrients without having to sit down for an hour and eat, and her digestive system just could relax. And then in 2017, 16, my pops, he was ill, and the first recommendation by his doctor was make him smoothies.
Wow.
And by doing that, it extended his life like 30 days, and he ended up, unfortunately, passing away on my 33rd birthday. But we did get an extra 30 days because we were able to pump his body with nutrients. And after that, our friends and family were like, y'all got to do this for everyone.
That's awesome,
it was really kind of, we didn't have the vision wasn't to go corporate or to start a business. It was more so take care of our family and try to just make sure they were getting something healthy.
That's crazy how that goes. You know, you start with one thing and just watch how it evolves. I think we actually, we got a special delivery. Hold on, we actually got some juices here. What we got? Stop the beat. Chris, you know what all these are.
Yeah.
Explain what they are. So actually, before you get into that, I know you said earlier that it's low sugar. What makes Smoothie Stop different than the other juice and smoothie places that are in the market?
Okay, well, that's a great question. So we're locally owned. It is family run, family operated. So unlike a lot of the corporate chains, and nothing against them, before we started, we used to go to all of them, the big names you know of.
Yeah.
We don't add any sugar to our smoothies or our juices. So there's no purees, no powder. The bananas aren't sitting in syrup. The strawberries aren't sitting in syrup.
Yeah.
So first thing is there's no sugar added. So the majority of our fruit smoothies and protein smoothies have less than 40 grams of sugar.
Oh, okay.
Whereas the average, you might find 60, 65, 70 grams of sugar. Our cold pressed juices are all fresh in-house, whole fruits and vegetables. We don't add any water. So everything's clean, 100% natural.
I love it, man. I love it. Because, look, you made me a convert. You know, I come in there all the time. You know, I wasn't even a big, smoothie person, cold-pressed juices. We actually started using we do them at the open houses and all that. We do have some juices here, and we're actually going to try them. But actually going into the juices, you guys actually have juice detox plans. Like, what are the benefits of those, and how does that work? I mean, who should detox?
Okay. So, yeah, we do offer cold pressed juice. I have a Stop Dropping Kale here. This is cucumber, apple,
That's
lemon,
actually one of my favorite
kale.
ones.
So a lot of people will not sit down and eat 2 servings of kale and 2 servings of cucumber a day. So the first benefit of drinking cold pressed juice is it gives you access to, of course, the antioxidant rich, the vitamins, without having to sit down and eat a salad every day. You can drink it through a liquid form. Then we have energy flow here. A lot of people I've run into this year and last year are trying to kind of kick coffee or drink less coffee. Well, the energy flow is made up of carrot, orange, apple, and ginger root.
That's the one, yeah. Because I think some days, normally in the afternoon, it'll be like 3:30. I'll be like, yo,
need a boost.
Can y'all run up there and grab me one of the carrots? Because your first location on Virginia Beach Boulevard is actually 5 minutes up the street.
Yeah, from Concierge.
I'll grab one of those and throw that baby back. I think it's definitely more healthier than the Red Bulls and all that, without all the crash.
Yeah,
and
no
all that
caffeine.
stuff.
This is about 2.5 hours of sustained energy in there. So you'll be good to go.
It works. Listen to me, y'all. It works.
In terms of detoxing, men and women should detox just because I like to give the example. Think about when you're at home, you take out the trash on Tuesday or Wednesday, you take it to the street, you go pick up the can, you look at the bottom, and inevitably there's something left at the bottom of the can. And then you take it home, you go through the next week, and it keeps piling up. Well, the same thing happens with our digestive system, our colon, our insides. If we don't flush,
Gotcha.
That's where disease comes in. So through our detox plans, it helps promote a healthier lifestyle, cleanses out your system, decreases bloating, helps people kind of decrease their urge for processed and sugar foods. And the women love it because it clears up their skin.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of different benefits. I recommend people detox once or twice a year.
Okay.
And then as you kind of get through that, your palate will change, and you'll kind of wake up one day and be like, man, I really want some beets.
Yeah.
I want some cucumber.
Yo, that's crazy that you said that, because once I started like drinking the juices and doing the smoothies and things like that, I actually do eat less junk food. I don't really do the fast food anymore. It actually disturbs, I guess my digestive system, is that what you call it? Now with the detox, are we just drinking these juices? And
so our detox plan, we have 6 cold pressed juices on our menu every day. The detox plan, going back to one of your first questions, what separates Smoothie Stop from some of the other businesses? Our detox plans are customized.
Okay.
So if you come in with Jessica, you're a certain height, she's a certain height, certain weight, you eat different, you sleep different.
She's an 8-mile runner.
She's an 8-mile runner, you're a 3.5-mile runner. And so we actually customize the plan to each individual.
Okay.
We have a lot of nurses, service members, police, they work overnight, so they need something different than if they're working 9 to 5.
Gotcha.
So the detox plan is made up of 5 of the 6 juices, so we choose them. For a first-time detox client, we typically would give them a Stop, Drop, and Kale. That's our detox juice. It's a green juice. And then based on bloating, weight loss, we kind of will tailor what their plan looks like. You can do a 1-day, which is 5 juices, or a 3-day, which is 15 juices. Try to stay away from food.
Yeah.
And so typical results.
15 days, just juice.
15 juices over 3 days.
15 juices over 3 days. Gotcha.
But you're getting 80 ounces of juice, 80 ounces of water, and we've seen phenomenal results: weight loss, bloating, clear skin, overall
I haven't
health.
done the detox yet, but look, I think I might jump. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm
2020
gonna give it a
is your
whirl.
year.
That's right. It's 2020. We moving forward. We switching it up. We changing. So, man, I'm gonna get into it. So look, another thing, I know you mentioned that you started this with your wife, Kim, and another business partner. Now, Kim is the one who actually comes up with the, what is it? Not the ingredients, but the
kind of she makes sure
the recipe. I'm gonna use recipe
behind the nutrition and the calories. My wife's background, Kim, she worked with MWR, the military, the Navy, for 8.5 years. So when soldiers would come to her, they need to make weight, they got a 5K they need to run. She would assist them with not only the diet, but also with a plan to how to get the nutrition they need to lose the weight and make time.
Okay, cool. So, well, look, for everybody who's interested, I'm telling you, you've got to jump on the juice. Actually,
and which one you gonna have? Which juice you having today?
So look, I did this before at an open house. We did the Stop the Beat. I'm gonna just go ahead and go for it. So, let's see here.
And I haven't had my greens today, so I'm gonna go for the
do I need
green.
to shake it? I'm gonna
shake
get
it up a
all
little bit.
get all the stuff off the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the green
Let me see
goodness.
So Chris is drinking the green.
And that's actually a smoothie. So that would be a smoothie.
Okay.
That's what ours looks like. So there's no added, there's no powder. We throw that in the blender, a little bit of ice, a little bit of agave, some alkaline water, and that's what the customer's getting. So there's nothing added. So that would just be that'd be one of our smoothies. That's actually your favorite with protein green corn.
This one is right here, the green goodness. Look, y'all even got my son every time I pick him up off the bus. Dad, can we go to Smoothie Stop? So I'm like, let's go get it. So I wasn't a beet fan until I drank this. But it's actually really good. I remember my grandma used to make me eat beets when I was younger, and I was like, nah, grandma. But look, Big Mama knows what she's talking about.
Yes.
So, and y'all just switched it up here. So look, everybody, if you want to learn more about these smoothies, you can check out Smoothie Stop Cafe on Facebook, on Instagram, Smoothie Stop 757, or visit their website at smoothiestopcafe.com. So let me see. We're at 2 locations now.
2 locations.
What's the plan moving forward?
So 2020, we're really going to focus on the process, making sure we're getting our employees trained. I don't want to say it's easy to do one, but my mentor once said, if you can do 2, you can do 100.
Yeah.
So we're just going to try to focus on 2 and do that right. And then, as you know, we are a Christian-based business. I'm a pastor.
Yep.
As the Lord opens up doors, we're going to keep pressing forward. But ultimately, if we could have a smoothie stop on every corner, that'd be the goal.
Man.
So just keep supporting us. We love what y'all are doing at Concierge.
Thank you.
And really just putting businesses first and supporting local community businesses.
That's it, man. That's the whole goal. If we can be a change and highlight everybody, we're gonna keep this thing going, man. Chris, hey, I appreciate you letting us shoot here today. I appreciate you having us on. We're always gonna be supporters. I think we need to update that video though.
The first video?
that first one was we were learning, yes. But hey, as we learn, we grow. So look out for that. So everybody, let's give it up for Chris and the whole Smoothie Stop crew, and just keep going. Hey, y'all got to drink some of this juice too. Don't think you're getting out of it. So the beat is mine though. So stop the beat. That's already over here. So hey guys, look. Dang, cuz. Tell me you're dropping the juice. Don't drop the juice. So, look, I'm so excited.
I am too.
Helen Tucker. How you doing, Miss Tucker?
Fine.
Helen is our newest agent on the team. Smoothie Stop's growing. We're growing. We got a heavy hitter right here, y'all. We got a real heavy hitter. I love to laugh.
Too much pressure.
I wanted to make you laugh. You good though? No, you look. You came in, you jumped in, you hit the ground running. I am so excited about what you're getting ready to do, just what you bring to the team and where we're going. I could not be more happy. I want to say thank you for choosing us and deciding to rock with us. I mean, you really helped us level up, and just so many big things happening. So I'm ecstatic. So I just want to say welcome and thank you. So before you got into real estate, Helen, what were you doing prior to this?
Well, I will take you back to 1998.
98?
Not
I was
that
graduating
long ago.
high school in 98.
And I'm a year older than you.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh.
So 1998, I enlisted into the United States Army out of Queens, New York.
Mm-hmm. Queens? Where's Elba at? I know she in the background going, Queens? Is Queens in the building?
So I enlisted as a soldier. A few years later, I got promoted to non-commissioned officer. Mm-hmm. My background was supply chain management. A few years after that, I went ahead and applied to the Army's Warrant Officer Academy School, Warrant Officer Candidate School, excuse me. And I did get accepted. And so ultimately in 2015, I retired out of the United States Army as a commissioned warrant officer. And my background is supply chain management.
Gotcha. So let me ask you this. With you being in the Army for so long, going all the way to where you're retiring, how do you feel that those skills help you with your career in real estate?
Well, as a soldier and as a leader, I had to solve problems, whether it was my leaders coming to me or my subordinates coming to me. So problem solving, as you know, in real estate,
God, that's all we do. I tell people all the time, we're not salespeople, we're problem solvers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And no transaction is different. So those problem solving skills definitely came into play. And also communicating. I think I'm a good listener. So that's very important in real estate. So those are two skills that I think will be very valuable in real estate transactions.
Because you have so many different skills that you bring to the table, not just as an agent, but, just as a person in general. What do you feel is one of your best attributes?
I think my best attribute, and now if you had asked me this last year,
when we was working out at the gym.
Yeah.
Actually, for those of y'all who don't know, I first met Helen, what was that,
I want to say 2016.
Okay, yeah. So it's about 3 years ago. We were working out at the same gym. Man, they used to have us in there dying, but she would always be getting it. So
literally.
No, literally, yeah. We was in there dying, and I'd be wanting to quit, and then she would just keep going, and I'd be like, man, I wish this lady would just calm down so I could just catch my breath. Because she don't never stop. It's like, ain't no way I can quit. And she's still going. So thank you for pushing me, because I wanted to just say, you know what, I'm done. And she was still over there doing the little stair climber or whatever it was, or the push-ups, and I was like, man. But see, I didn't know you was in the Army at the time, so now it makes sense. So see, you was cheating.
I had just retired.
But you was still built Army tough. Isn't that what the motto is, or something like that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
But
no. But going back, what were you saying though? You were saying how to ask you a year ago about your best attribute.
My best attribute is being genuine. A year ago, I probably have like a blank face when someone asks me that. But I do believe that I'm very genuine. I do care about others. I try not to put myself first. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. But with real estate, you can't put yourself first when you're dealing with other people's, the biggest transaction of pretty much their lives.
That's true. That's true.
And I think that's it. Just being genuine.
Well, that's what I love about you, and that's what I felt like. As we grow and as a team, and again, we're not even next month. It'll be a year for the Coastal Concierge Group since we've been in business.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's people like y'all that just help us continue to grow, and as we grow, we learn more about who we are and who we want to be and what we want to represent. And I think, when we bring on members like you, it really embodies everything that we're trying to go.
Yes.
So speaking of your, real estate goal, what are your goals for 2020? I know I'm excited because I already know what you're going to do.
I am too. My goal is to help 31 families buy or sell a house.
Okay.
So
I'm going to write that down because I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah. So last year, my goal was 30.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me if I made it.
Did you make it?
No.
But you will?
But I will make it this year.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Let's get it. That's what we're going to do. I love it, man. I love it. You're just so full of like spunk and vigor. Like you just, you that laugh, every time you laugh, man.
Well, I don't know.
Look, I used to think that I was the early person. I get in there now, you be already in there on the phone. I'd be like, oh, really? That's what you're doing? Are you trying to make me look bad?
Yeah.
But nah, I love it. I love it. You know what else I love? Earlier we were talking about video, and I know you use a lot of video in your business. I know we always catch you, dropping little nuggets to help out your sphere. So if y'all want to, look at more of Helen's content, check her out on Facebook,
yes,
Instagram. Her IG stories be popping. So no, Helen, I thank you so much. Like I said, we're gonna we're just continue to explode. And grow and get better. So while you guys are on Facebook and Instagram taking a look at Helen, we're looking for Helen Tucker. I had to hit that. Did I get the Queens right, Elba? Tucker. Helen Tucker. Okay, I'm trying to get my Queens on, y'all. I'm from the beach, but nah. So while you're on there, don't forget to check us out as well. Coastal Concierge Group, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can catch all the old episodes. You can catch our original Smoothie Stop video, or just check us out on our website as well, coastalconciergegroup.com. Also, if you're interested in being a guest on the show, or even if you have someone that y'all would like us to interview, leave us a comment below, and we'll definitely do our best to get it going. So 2020, looking to do big things. I'm excited. Helen, we're going to kill it this year.
Yes,
we're going to
we
kill
are.
it. So y'all stay up, keep an eye out for us, and we'll catch y'all next month. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for checking out our latest episode of the podcast. Make sure you subscribe so you can catch all of our new episodes. If you want to go back and catch some of the old episodes, click the link.